Welcome back to my channel. My name's Steph and I have a recent makes video for you. I know. I have not made anything in so long, and I have stuff that I've made. This is also my SewFrugal24 reveal video. I've made two things for SewFrugal24 and they will be at the end of the video. This is more going to be a new style that I'm experimenting with, so stick with it. As always, there will be timestamps below for you to see. Happy spring, by the way. It is either a Friday or a Sunday, depending when this has gone out, and it's spring. The clocks are gonna change. You know, it is. I'm feeling happier in myself. I definitely think I suffer with seasonal depression, even though I do take vitamin D supplements because I'm just so much happier in the sun. But without further ado, March is the month that my child burst into the world. And since the child that we get clothes off isn't 4, and no, he's turns 4 in the summer, we are now starting to run out of clothes for my child. So I made stuff because I love buying kids fabric. It's so much fun. So first up we have this beautiful t-shirt I made age 4, and it is the DIBY. I can't remember what that stands for. I'll link it below. It's a free pattern, super easy to make, and is the right length for him, so it should fit hopefully up until at least next summer. So yeah, and obviously the plains is a nod to Lincolnshire because we're just surrounded by millions of air bases. And then of course we have to make the leggings, which is from Apple Tree Designs, and this time I added on pockets. Very cute. These I made age 12 months to 3 years, even though he has just turned 3, because it's not the most stretchy jersey I've sewn with, and because he's nappy free during the day now, I wanted something that's going to stay up, and I don't mind that these are only going to last like through the summer, hopefully into autumn, because they're still quite long on him. So hopefully they will last. It probably will last until he's 4, actually, to be honest, because he's a right skinny oik. But those leggings are a paid for pattern, but I will link some free leggings below as well. And also because I just really wanted to make, because I figured like the rompers are super annoying when your kid's in nappies if you don't have the placket and the snaps on. But I figured now he is like nappy free, we can just, it's so easy to undo it, pull it down and go for a wee. This is from Apple Tree Designs as well, and a paid for pattern. And I did mess up these. The woven fabric's supposed to be on the inside, but I just wasn't concentrating. It's the thing I make the most. That's the error I make the most. These are age 3 to 6. I can't imagine my son being 6 years old, but then once he was born, I couldn't imagine having a 3-year-old either. I can't imagine a 6-year-old running around in these, if I'm honest. Like, oh, I hope he does, but then he'll start school next summer, so. And this fabric, I've just wanted to make something for this fabric for so long. I just think it's so beautiful. And it's got the ruching up the side to make it bigger and smaller. And I just put in just a load of chain stitches in some cotton thread. So that fits in really well, actually. And it doesn't have the problem of them falling down because it's a romper. So that's what I made for his birthday. Not gonna lie, he wasn't that impressed that he got clothes for his birthday when he saw his toys. But he's 3 years old. What do we expect? Now we're gonna jump into a few other things that I have made. This was pre-filmed a while ago and I forgot that I actually filmed this. And then we will be jumping into my recent makes I made for me. So yeah, stick around for that. I actually have made stuff to show you. First off, these are all leggings, by the way. This fabric was like £2 a metre. So I got like 6 metres, and fantastic for kids' clothes. I've made various things out of this now, and yeah, absolutely perfect for leggings. These are the bunny hug leggings. I'll link the pattern design below, but I'll also link a free version as well because they're basically just yoga pants, right? but this fabric doesn't have as much stretch as cotton jersey. And we are now potty training, so he's nappy free most of the day, and I've put elastic right in this waistband here, and I've serged it in for the most part so it doesn't flip as well. So these actually stay up, because I didn't realise what a problem kids' clothes were staying up. Honestly, it's insane how hard it is for these trousers to stay up, even when they've got the ties in. Like, if there's no like hips there to hold them up, they just fall straight down. So this is my second pair. I have a t-shirt made out of this as well, so he actually has a matching set. And again, put elastic in. It doesn't make them look as nice or as like a clean silhouette, but he's 3, he doesn't need fashion. And then with the scraps, I managed to make some shorts. Now it's a bit of a contrast waistband, but it is what it is, so they'll do him for summer. Honestly, I think these trousers will last him all the way up until he's 4 probably, because the length and the stretch in them is amazing. So yeah, a couple of leggings. I do have more like that type I've made before, but without the elastic in the waistbands. So some of the cheaper jersey that's not got as much elastane in it, they do fall down without his nappy on. So these 4, I've got 4 pairs of leggings. My neighbour bought the fabric. I said if she buys the fabric, I will make them. And she bought the most beautiful fabric. All this fabric's from Pound Fabrics, by the way. I pretty much exclusively buy my fabric from there, and maybe a little bit from Dalston Mill as well. So I'll show you the contrast ones first. My neighbour's got 2 little girls who are a little bit younger than my son, but in the same school year, and one of her daughters has the same problem with her child walks, the pants fall down, the child falls over, and they are both getting slightly frustrated with the fact that none of their clothes fit. So yeah, absolutely adorable. And again, and then these fall down as well to make them super, super long. So I think these will fit her girls well until they're into their 4th year, to be honest. These are designed from age 12 months. So yeah, pretty happy. And then we've got this colour combination. And lastly, this colour combo. So that was 2 meters of fabric, which cost £10, and I've got 4 pairs of leggings. So it's like £2.50 a pair, which I think is fabulous. The elastic was, I got it from Lidl, so that was pretty cheap. And I just used my serger for the most part, and I did go over the serge seams with my sewing machine as well, because some of the stitches were a wee bit loose. So just to make it a little bit extra secure. So yeah, really cheap, especially since they will, like, if I made these when the girls are 12 months old, they will last them for like all of 1, all of 2, and like 3. So 3 years, which is fantastic. My son's ones are getting a wee bit worn now for the ones that he's had since he was 1. But they still work, so it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, I've made this pattern so much, and I think if you'd had, because I think it goes from like 6 months, I think, or maybe 3 months, quite little. So if you had like 1 for each age range, it'd be way more seamless, because they're making them from when they're just turning 1. Sometimes it take a little while for your child to grow into that age range. I know when we swap him up a clothes size, for a while everything is just way too big and just really doesn't fit, and it's super annoying because you're like, why are you so skinny? Why do all your trousers keep falling down? So yeah, kids clothes always gets me back into sewing. I'm super excited to finally be making again. I have also made some amigurumi owls, because my little one has imaginary baby owls, and now they're not so imaginary. He actually has real owls, so instead of trying to find imaginary owls to put in the shower and put in the bath and the bed, we now have to go find real owls, which makes the bedtime routine just so much more fun and interesting. But yeah, that is that. Hopefully you will see in 2 seconds me with more stuff made. That is the vain hope of this video, is that I have stuff to make. But I needed to film this because these are actually going next door, like today, right now. I honestly can't tell you how much joy it brings me when I see the girls and they're wearing stuff that I've made. because I make them stuff all the time, to be honest. And it's so much fun. I love it. I'm like, oh, it gives me a little bit of, I made that. And like when my son says, oh, did you make these? Like, who made this is what he asks all the time. Sometimes it's like, who made this spoon? I'm like, I don't know. I really have no idea where your spoon was made at all. Sorry. But then sometimes it's like his clothes, his t-shirts, his leggings, his toys. I'm like, I made that. And I'm so happy I get to say that to him. He did nag me for crochet owls for like a good month before I sat down and made them. And then demanded a second crochet owl like immediately, and went and brought me my yarn. So that was fun. Like, he's actually putting in requests now. He has requested another owl and a snail, but I think the snail will be knitted. I have made a snail before many years ago. So yeah, I am going to try and make him a snail and another owl. So I've made him loads of other toys he never plays with, so hopefully these ones actually get played with, but because they're only small, it's not a huge time investment. So yeah, because I made him a amigurumi fox before he was born, and that doesn't, it just sits there. It's my pride of joy, clearly, but for him he's like, yeah, I didn't choose that, so I'm not going to play with it. So yeah, he likes his owls because he chose them. Thanks for sticking around. I don't know what's coming next. I'm just having fun with this. It's quite long, clearly drafted for someone who's a lot taller than 5'4". I've been at this about 2 hours, so that's cutting and sewing, and I have it on the dress. It's just a straight line with no curves, but I drafted out from my waist to my hips, and I drafted for my measurements. As you can see, it's so oversized. Honestly, like if you're slightly out with this size range, there's so much ease in this. I really didn't need to draft out of my hips at all, and I may go back in and straighten it out. Now it is like 4 inches below my knee, so generally it is really long. I still have to add in the casing. I definitely think it will look better as drawn, because at the moment it's just like a sack. But the only problem with the Sew Mag is they've been like, yeah, you need binding, but don't tell you like how. They don't put the binding on the pattern for some reason, which is super annoying. I mean, you can work it out, it's not hard. But so the neck binding I've had to make up myself, and then the casing for the middle I will have to cut myself as well. So yeah, that looks, yeah, I definitely think it'll look nice with a rope going through the middle just to pull it in. I quite like the length. I think it being just above the knee would possibly look better. But the fact that now I have like a free movement to sit down, stand up, bend over, I'm not going to be worried about flashing. It gives me a little bit of peace of mind. And it's just a t-shirt dress. It's all it is. It's just a t-shirt dress. And for the bottom, for the hem, I put in a hemming tape. So the stuff that's all sticky, to stop it, because jersey rolls up. It's really annoying, it's really frustrating. So yeah, no, I'm generally I'm happy. So it's 12 o'clock now. It's a Thursday. I am going to go walk the dog in the rain. That's slightly irritating. And then grab something to drink and then come back and carry on sewing. I don't think I'll finish this today because I'm getting a little bit bored now. A little bit bored. I want to start on the orchard top and dress, but then that means I need to change my thread. I'll just finish this. Yeah, I'll just finish it. I need to add in a couple of buttonholes and the casing, which is just going to be really annoying. First up, we have this beautiful skirt. That was, in fact, the bottom half of a dress, the Noel dress, which I tried to make and utterly failed because of my short torso and narrow shoulders, big. It was an absolute disaster, but this is a linen blend and I didn't really want to waste the fabric, so I managed to cobble together this skirt, which, you know, I actually really like. It's just the right length, I think, and I've seen I don't know if you've seen the Peppermint magazine, there's a skirt, a pocket skirt. I think this is giving similar vibes, and just how full it is, I do actually really like it. Now I didn't put pockets in because I forgot, and in all honesty, with the weight of phones these days, I just feel like it ruins the silhouette. And I managed to buy really thick elastic. I've never sewn with thick elastic before, and it's amazing. It's so good. It feels so much more comfortable, and I don't feel like I'm going to get the same issues with it folding over. So I've paired it today with my shirt, my patina blouse from Friday Pattern Company. I say paired it with, this is just what I had on. It is absolutely freezing upstairs. I would not recommend a skirt in this weather right now. It's cold. And you know, I think it actually goes quite well together. I can't really see I can't really see me at the moment. It's quite far away. But yeah, I think it's quite nice. And I even managed to sew in a little label at the back, so I actually know where the front is. Oh yeah, I'm glad I managed to rescue this project. I quite like how much it swirls. Oh yeah, those colours do go quite well together actually. I think it might feel kind of put together. And obviously we love a good elastic waistband here, don't we? Now on to my first Sew Frugal entry for 2024 is the nautical dress from Sew magazine. And I did manage to get the cord finished, and it is just a load of crochet, triple crochet, because I didn't have any cord. Now, when I said before it will look better with a tie-in, I was not lying. Look how nice it looks. Now, I do think the length's okay. I quite like the fit. The shoulders are way too wide. Look where the shoulders are lying. So I do think I need to go in and unpick that and just bring them up to where my shoulders are. So that is one thing on the fit, is measure the pattern, measure how wide you are, because this kind of looks ridiculous where these shoulders sit in on me. I will probably end up wearing this dress at least once or twice a week during summer, because it's a t-shirt dress and I can bend over without flashing. So it's a win from me, an absolute win. So yeah, I really like it. I love it actually, and I will possibly make something matching for my son. Maybe a shorts romper with the apple tree designs, and then we can go to the beach and we'll go twin, and I'm excited because I still have loads of fabric of this left. So yeah, that is my first Sew Frugal 2022 entry. My second Sew Frugal entry is the orchard dress from Helen's Closet, and I made this in a size 10, I think, size 10. Cut out a straight size 10, and it is a A-line design, and I love it. The material is shockingly thin, so in Helen's Closet she has it with bias binding. I cut out view A and I have lined it because I want to wear a bra. So yes, this is view A, and the fabric is definitely outside my comfort zone with the print, and I usually don't go for something so baggy and loose. If I'm honest, I usually like something more fitted. So one of my other makes this month, so I call it a makes video, not sewing video, is because I do want to start expanding. This is a prototype. This is version 1. Is this leather waist belt, and I love it. I'm so happy actually with this entire look. Again, no pockets. This time no pockets because I genuinely forgot. I have them cut out right here and I just forgot. But honestly, I'm not that fussed. It's a little bit low here, but I think that's just because of the way I sewed the straps. And yeah, the fabric was quite hard to sew with because it's so slippy. So I just did the best I could, in all honesty, and it's definitely not perfect. I think some of the straps are a bit off, but the pattern was really good because it told you the distance between the straps. So I measured it, then measured where it would be on me, and I'm like, yes, this will fit really well. So I've said this before, free patterns are an incentive for you to buy more of their patterns. And for Helen's Closet, with how well the instructions were, and how much like information was on the pattern. It's really easy to cut out, stick together. Yeah, this now incentivizes me to then want to go and buy from her again, because it fits me and my body. And for such a plain pattern, I kind of wasn't convinced it was going to come out great, but adding the belt in and having a bit more of a vibrant pattern, I feel so ready for summer now, like so ready. And I'm now, like, my leather craft interest is coming back, and I can't wait to make another one of these. I don't think I'll go with the whole tan colour. I think I'll go with 2 tones of brown, but I still quite like it. Yeah, I just think it's a bit different. So yeah, that is my second SewFrugal 2022 entry, and that is all of my recent makes. Yeah, I actually had fun making this, and I'm quite excited. And I think I'm here for a summer with loads of dresses, and longer dresses as well, definitely. And I can't wait to see what I managed to get made in April. Thanks for watching, and make sure you go check out everyone's entries on Instagram. I will link my Instagram below, and just look up SewFrugal24 is the hashtag if you want to have your entries on the Sunday 31st of March. Sunday 31st of March. So yeah, I need to take pictures of these to actually get my entries in as well. Yeah, I'm so happy. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next week in my April plans video. I'm starting to become a bit more consistent. Like, who is she? Consistency has never been my forte. So I'll see you next time.